Day 1 of 45 days of keto. Today we're making Brussels sprouts and roasted squash. Add pancetta, bacon to the pan, keep on low heat and let the fat render while you prep your vegetables. Wash and cut your Brussels sprouts in half, remove any funky looking outer leaves. For our marinade or taste maker, blend some chilies, garlic and coriander in a blender. Add some avocado oil and it should look a little like this. Add pre-cut butternut squash to the marinade and then to the pan one by one so they get a good sear on each side. Only add a few pieces because squash is typically higher in carbs. Add the Brussels sprouts to the pan face down and this will give them a nice sear on one side. Add the rest of your marinade and let it cook for a few minutes on medium-high heat. Now textures are crucial when cooking keto because that's your only source of joy since being deprived of carbs. Finish with some chopped pecans and ground pepper. I enjoy mine with an air-fried chicken thigh, but this also pairs well with roast beef or salmon. And this was Day 2 of 45 days of keto, and today we're talking about the recipe perfected by God herself, a boiled egg. The humble egg makes a complete food in itself while being a perfect snacking option if you're on a ketogenic diet. I mean, it beats licking coconut oil off of a spoon if you know what I mean. One large egg contains less than a gram of carbohydrates with 5 grams of good fats and 6 grams of protein. This serving contains 12 grams of proteins, 10 grams of fat, and a measly 2 grams of carbs. Finish with some salt and pepper, and if you're on day 2 of keto, hang on because the best part is yet to come. I hope you enjoyed day 3 of 45 days of keto. Today we're making a salad with air-fried chicken and a keto dressing. It's simple, crunchy, and flavorful. Simply marinate some chicken thighs with lemon pepper seasoning, cayenne pepper, and some avocado oil and put it in the air fryer at 400 degrees for 15 minutes. For the start of this meal, the dressing, combine cream cheese, cilantro, garlic, 1 chili, some ginger, dill, and light cream with a splash of lemon juice in a blender. If you want it to be richer, you can use sour cream instead of light cream. I'm blending it in my bullet. You can use a hand blender if you're feeling fancy. Now for the salad, plate some pre-cut leaves and add chopped mozzarella or cheese curds to it. Add your air-fried chicken and spoon the sauce onto the ensemble. This will take care of all of your keto cravings. Subscribe for more recipes, and this was day 4 of 45 days of keto cooking. Today I was supposed to make scallion pancakes with a fathead dough, but this is what happened instead. For the dough, I grated some mozzarella cheese and spooned some cream cheese in a container. Mixed them well and put it in the microwave for a minute. Then combined my mixture with some almond flour and put it in the microwave for 30 seconds. The key was mixing it well between these steps, and the mozzarella cheese was holding everything together. So far, so good. Then I added an egg, and this is where it all went to hell. Suddenly, it was a globby mess. But I didn't want to waste any food, so I decided to shift gears. I tried to cook it as a regular pancake on a flat skillet. I did end up burning the first one, but the second one was decidedly better. I ate this with the sauce I made by combining butter, garlic, sugar-free ketchup, and vinegar. It tasted like toasted cheese and scallions, and honestly, I'm not complaining. Subscribe for more adventures, and this was day 5, and I feel like a bus ran over me. I'm tired, sad, and everything hurts. I have a headache in the background, and I know a flu is coming soon. So I decided to make my ultimate comfort food, cheesy mushroom chicken. Subscribe for more keto comfort food recipes, and let's get into it. Chop a bucket load of mushrooms, drop them in the pan with some salt, and let them sweat to bring out their flavor. I have been making this since the first time I went on keto in 2016, and honestly, it hits the spot every time. Add butter, saute them for a bit, and then add cream and beef bouillon. A few minutes later, add cream cheese and mozzarella cheese to the mix. Melt the cheese, add your spices. I used garlic, parsley, and oregano. Add roast chicken to it, and for that extra crunch, I serve mine with pork rinds. It's hearty and cheesy. I also have a soup version of the same dish, which is even more delicious. This was my sad girl dinner, and you're watching day 5 of 45 days of keto. You're watching day 6 of 45 days of keto cooking, and I'm in the mood for some haka today. Also, I've realized the one upside to being on keto is that I get to deep fry everything. So, using the iconic cauliflower, we're going to make keto chili cauliflower. It's sweet, spicy, and extremely macro friendly. This one's for my volume eaters who like to eat a fewer bigger meals during the day. I started by cutting this giant cauliflower into smaller pieces. I saved about half a later and cut the remaining into smaller florets. Then I blanched them in hot water before taking them out and letting them dry. To make the deep frying batter, I mixed almond flour, baking soda, my ching's spice mix, and one egg with some cream. Once the runny batter is ready, I tossed my floret in it and then started deep frying. It took about 1 to 2 minutes per batch on high heat. For the sauce, I put together minced garlic, onions, ginger, and paprika with some hot oil. Then I mixed in some sugar-free ketchup. I tossed my florets in the sauce and I eat mine with sesame seed. I hope you try this recipe and let me know in the comments how it goes.
Hi, sad girlies. This is day 8 of 45 days of keto cooking, and today I wanted to eat something fancy but filling. So I decided to make this herby cheesy mashed cauliflower. I can eat as much of this as I want, and cauliflower, as you know, is extremely low in carbs. Keep watching to see the recipe. I also wanted to caramelize some garlic today and put it in the mash, so I did that. I used curly parsley and fresh jalapenos as my herbs. I took the seeds out of the jalapeno though because I didn't want the heat. For the herbed cream cheese, I chopped up my herbs and combined it with the cream cheese, then added some chives. I popped my cauliflower in a pressure cooker, and once it was boiled, I put in some butter and started mashing. I combined it with the herbed cream cheese and continue mashing. Honestly, you can make it as smooth as you want. I like it extra smooth, so I gave mine an extra mash. I grated some mozzarella cheese on it and broiled it for 5 minutes. It came out so good, you guys, exactly as I'd hoped. Subscribe to follow along to my 45 days of keto. Bye!